What up? What up? It's your boy, Concert Viz 34. Shout out to John Mayer. Happy Friday. Shout out to everyone getting paid this week, right? That direct deposit just came in. I know it just hit, or it's going to hit in like 2 hours because it's 2 a.m. All right, let's get to it. I want to talk about this John Mayer show. I was there. You will see videos on my page up now. Is the intro and Last Train Home. I have Gravity. It's on the way. Got some other tracks that are on the way to YouTube. If you don't know, my name is Conserviz34. I love live music. I love live music, and I go to as many live shows as I can possibly go to here. So we're gonna look at this now. What I want to do, this is more of a show. Again, I'm gonna have a review video put out of what they did tonight. If you want more information, you can follow me on Twitter, ConcertViz34 on Twitter, and I did post like pretty much dang near everything from the show that I could. But I want to get to this set list, and I also want to just start off by saying, look, some people are going to look at this set and be like, hey, wait, where's this song? Where's that song? Where's this song? Where's that song? And as someone, this is the second time I've seen Mayer open up a North American arena tour. The last time was in Albany in 19. I can tell you this is only night one. This is almost like a preseason game. Okay. As far as the set, not the playing. I mean, the playing, it was an all pro night for the playing. But as far as this set list, it was a preseason game. They're testing out stuff. This is a venue, MVP Arena. It used to be Times Union Center. This is where the first Dead and Company show started. This is where two other John Mayer tours have started, 2017 and 2019. So if you're seeing this video and you're heading out to Philly, shout out to Philly. Let me show you something. I am a Philly sports fan for two teams. So anyone going to the Philly show tomorrow night, I got my Flyers blanket. My girlfriend made this with custom fabric. So let's go Flyers. I know they caught the L in the venue John's going to be playing at tomorrow night. But let's go Flyers. Throw that back there. Actually, I got my Whalers shirt on. I was a Whalers fan for a season. The Whalers moved. The first season I got into hockey, 96, 97, and then I became a Flyers fan when a Flyers player got moved there, Keith Primo, and a Brenda Moore trade. That was around 2000. Anyway, we're here not to talk about hockey. We're here to talk about the set. So this set had a lot of recent John Mayer, and it had some old stuff. So as we look at the breakdown here, you have 8 songs from Sob Rock. You have 5 songs from Search for Everything, 4 Continuum, 2 covers, 1 Battle Studies, 1 Born and Raised, 1 Room for Squares, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice here is, this was a light set. In other words, there were no heavier things played. Ha, 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 ha. All right, that's a bad joke. So what I will say to that is it's only night one, right? They're playing Philly. They're going to go to NYC as well for some shows. So this is only night one. I believe that we're going to get heavier things. And when we go to the show that I went to in, this is July 19th, 2019, they played Something's Missing, right? They played Something's Missing back in 2019, just a partial. It was actually really dope. It was really dope. I'm a huge Something's Missing fan, and In Your Atmosphere, the where he has the different tuning there, which I love changing my guitar to play those songs. So we did get first night, in 2019, we got a heavier things. This time we didn't, right? It is what it is. But again, I don't want people, the main takeaway from tonight, do not freak out about what wasn't played. And also going to the first two shows in 2019, we got two like very unique sets. There were some things that were played both nights, but they were two very unique sets. I went to Albany, Providence in 2019, right? And one of my most popular videos on my YouTube page, I recorded Fire on the Mountain. If we get to that, um, that was night two. So John came out with some bangers night one, and then night two, he came out with Fire on the Mountain. If you can see, my gravity is warming up there. So just don't think that, you know, because they didn't do any dead cover tonight, because they didn't do um, anything from heavier things, that this is the end of the world for the tour. Oh no, this is it. Because again, we had two nights here, and this is the video right here. This is the video I shot from Providence, which I was pretty far up, but I actually was one of the few people who shot the whole video there. So this is Fire on the Mountain from Providence, and the second night. And again, same thing, back-to-back nights. So they're starting off. Now it's a further trek, and that's why the band left immediately, right? They left with me. I literally jetted out there after New Light ended at 11:07 p.m. And they were pretty much, I was walking back to my car, and I saw them come by. So anyway, I don't want people to freak out. Now, what's interesting is the other thing we have here, Search for Everything is the second most played. And I love this album. Stupid Almanac. Yeah, how was it? The show was amazing. But it was interesting to me that the Search for Everything was the second most played album. And it was even played over Continuum. But these are songs that John has from a place in his life where he was happy. And these are songs that are versatile and inspiring, right? If we look at In the Blood, it's a Come to Jesus song. If we look at Rosie, it's inspired by a lot of that Grateful Dead stuff, that Estimated Prophet. He's got the Q-tron that he plays with the wah effect. Just like he was playing some different Dead stuff. You have Moving On and Getting Over, which is like that R&B dance tune. This is the Search for Everything is the most versatile album from John, right? Continuum is still my favorite. It always will be, most likely. But the Search for Everything is versatile. Love on the Weekend got a loud response from the crowd. This is probably one of my least favorite John Mayer songs of all time. But this is a song that it got a huge crowd response. I mean, it almost rivaled Your Body is a Wonderland, which was played full band. I'll get to that in my review that'll be coming out in the next couple of days. But if you notice, there was that was the biggest shocker for me, setlist wise, to have 5 Search for Everything songs, and he's already searched for everything. And he's moved on to Sob Rock. The covers, now I don't count these as, well, this is the David Ryan Harris Beautiful Ones intro that he's been doing for years, probably for the last decade. Wait, 2011. I think I saw him in 2011 and he was doing it. DRH was part of the touring band. So that's a partial. The Gravity, they call it a trio. They call it a trio cover because it was first performed with on the Try album, but it's a John Mayer song. It's not a trio song. I don't believe that. Encore was the same as 2019 for Albany. This is Albany 2019. This is Albany 2022. So the same type of cover. As far as show flow, there was no set 1, set 2. And John did come on stage earlier when he was doing those set 1s. And he also, like he came on much earlier for those type of shows. And he came on at 8:59 / I'll call it, we'll round it up to 9 o'clock. He came on at 9 o'clock, right? He was coming on around a little after 8, I believe, for 2019, and they would have a set break in between. So he switched back. And I think the original set break was inspired by Dead and Company, where he was doing that with Dead and Company. He tried to work it in. I thought it was a cool thing. You start earlier, have a little break in between for people to get a breather. and then you start off with the set two had an acoustic little vibe there for 19, and 2017 had the Search for Everything had everything in the show, and the it had really, like, there was an acoustic part, there was a regular band part, they went to acoustic, just acoustic John Mayer, they had John Mayer trio, and they went back to the full band again. But in 2019 there were actual set breaks. I remember in Providence, John went on Instagram live from the dressing room, which was pretty dope. There. So this set is a nice way to start the tour. And again, I expect, because they're hitting major cities like Philly for a show, and then NYC, Madison Square Garden, the best venue in the world to see a concert or a sporting event. And I saw both of those last year during the pandemic. It's the best arena in the world. And I haven't been to some of the stuff out west, but my dad has, and he loves MSG as well. So again, expect more things to come as we as we get to a some of these major cities, and some of the 2-night stands, right? Some of the 2-night stands as well is the other key. And if we look at John Mayer tour, he's got a couple 2-night stands, and he's got a bunch of shows in New York City that he's going to be doing. Right. So he's going, right. Wells Fargo is next. Philly. I love that venue as well. Best sports complex in the country. They have everything there. I think it's the only one. It may have changed, but I think it's the only city that has all of its major pro sports stadiums all in one area. The Lincoln Financial, Citizens Bank Park, and Wells Fargo. So they'll hit. You'll see that they hit Wells Fargo tonight. Literally tonight. It's the 18th. And then, it's Sunday, Monday. Excuse me. MSG is Sunday, Monday. So they'll have a day off. Philly to New York is about 90 minutes. And it's only 90 minutes because of the traffic and the horrible roads up north. So it's a very short ride. And he's got 2 here at MSG. Then he's going to DC. Then he goes to Pittsburgh. Then he's back at UBS Arena. By the way, if you're going to UBS Arena, this is a phenomenal venue. I went here for a Flyers Islanders game. It's phenomenal. And then he hits the 2 shows in Boston, right? So this is the first part of the tour before he gets out west, and it is going to be phenomenal to see what he pulls out. 2 nights at MSG. Again, when you have the 2-night stands, he's going to have more variety. Like, last time he went to New York City, he played not Clarity. He played Continuum front to back. Just wanted to give you guys a little breakdown. The other thing we want to look at here is we want to compare the last Thursday we had the Sirius XM show, Small Stages Tour. There were 2 songs that were played that weren't played tonight, that were played last Thursday. That's Belief, and that is Edge Desire. I really was hoping for Edge Desire at the end of the night here. That was a huge one. So you had Belief and Edge Desire did not make the cut from last Thursday, the Small Stages show at the Hollywood Palladium. Excuse me. Long night. Those songs did not make the cut as well. Again, and you have No Why Georgia, and this is what happens when you have a bunch of different when you have all these shows where he has all these shows in very close proximity as far as the East Coast. So you're going to get some of this stuff coming out over time. He's going to bring out certain things over time. So like I said, be patient. And if you go to a show, just enjoy the show there. So that's what we have. No acoustic set. And Your Body is Wonderland was full band. So he just played everything out. And again, we'll see what happens. He could have an acoustic set at MSG, right? He could do a couple songs, right? We don't know. But that's where we're at. I want to get this wrapped up. But again, stay tuned. Again, if I will have videos uploaded from some of the stuff I saw. I will also have a full review of just everything that I experienced. Instruments we saw float in, float out. We'll talk about the venue, the crowd, all those different things in a second. I did have, because in honor of, what was I gonna say? I got a quick song that I just wrote freestyled here, because we all want every song at every John Mayer show, and it doesn't happen. So this is a little medley I made. All right, let's get it up here. All right, here we go. Should have had clarity, should have had belief. I've been chasing 3x5 life for over a decade, like a creep. He should have did a dead song, should have edged on desire. I was waiting on the day like a freaking wildfire. There was no help slip Frank like a dead show. That would have made up for Canto, Mexico. We just gotta be grateful that he's even playing right now. It shouldn't really matter, cause every show that he does is awesome. Thank you. I worry. Let me stop. That's it, folks. That's it. There's no more music. That's not my specialty. Doing Mayer covers, I leave that to y'all experts. Anyway, just a little fun medley. That's all I got for right now. Thank you guys for watching. Again, stay tuned for more content for John Mayer. If you like Dave Matthews Band, if you like Fish, I got some stuff there. If you like other bands, I go to other shows as well. And stay tuned. Again, YouTube Concert Biz 34. You can follow me on IG and on Twitter, Concert Vids 34. Thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who was interacting on Twitter. Looks like a bunch of new people were checking stuff out. Obviously, because I had, I was spilling the deets on this tour. And again, just one last time, because I know this is the number one question. Mayer went on stage 9 p.m. Eastern. The last note was 11:07 p.m. Eastern. And this could be a blueprint for what you see, depending on what time zone you're in. So the East Coast tour is going on right now. When he gets out west, I would expect similar times, Pacific Standard Time out there. And thank you guys. I'm going to end this right now. Take care. Peace.